What's up, everybody? I'm Alec. Welcome back to the show. I'm back with my new friend, James. James, thank you so much for joining me this week. You've been so much fun to have. How you doing today, my guy?
I'm doing really well. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking me, though. Today, we're doing 3 questions with Alec, where I ask the same 3 questions with all my guests. Are you ready for question number 1?
I'm ready.
What's one of the biggest mistakes you made in your life, and what did you learn from it?
The biggest mistake I've made in my life, honestly, is probably perfectionism. Trying to be perfect, wanting to be perfect. Perfectionism can be paralyzing. And I think at the time you justify it as like, oh no, I want to be excellent. I'm trying to be good. It's a good thing. I'm working hard because if you're going to do something, you do it right, you do it well. All these lessons that we've kind of had ingrained in our heads. I really regret not having just tried more. I think perfectionism actually comes from from not a good place. I think it comes from a place of fear and a place of fear of connection, fear of being accepted, being loved, and so you think you have to be perfect. So I think that is probably my biggest regret in life that I went through, especially in my probably mid to late 20s, just feeling like I had to be perfect.
And so that's something everyone struggles with. What were you able to do to help you with trying not to be such a perfectionist?
Reality and life has a way of humbling you and setting your priorities straight. Kids also, getting married, having kids, and encouraging them no, just try it. Just you realize, wait a minute, how many times have I not taken that advice? I mean, there's a point in my life where I would literally purposely do one thing a day that was embarrassing. Mm-hmm. Run towards it. Because if you don't, life has a really consistent way of humbling you.
Absolutely.
without you having a say in the matter.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Question number 2. If you could go back in time, what advice would you give to your younger self?
Relax. Have fun. Don't buy real estate in 2007.
This is fine.
Maybe try gambling in college.
And maybe, if you do it though, don't take rake. Just go strictly off a donation model. Yeah.
Yeah. Question number 3. What's one of your favorite quotes and why?
This is one thing that the whole quarantine has really made my favorite quote. It's Henry David Thoreau: simplify, simplify, simplify. How much of my life has been going to this place, going to that place, taking that meeting, doing that thing, keeping busy. What makes my life better? What makes me happier and healthier? I look at food, I look at content. What am I consuming? And is it helpful for me? Does it make me anxious? Does it make me angry? Does it make me educated? What's moving you forward in the direction you want to go?
Yeah.
Where you think you want to go, but how are you defining that? Are you living based on somebody else's hopes and dreams or expectations of what they want you to do? Or are you doing it based on what you really want and what, your soul is really crying out for? And that sounds like a woo-woo question, but we're in crazy times, and I think it's probably the most important one we can all ask right now.
That's great advice, James. I really appreciate it. Unfortunately, that's all the time we got for today. We got one more episode with James coming right up, but if you haven't already, check out the last couple episodes with James. He's a really cool dude. Go check him out. They're a lot of fun to film. Thank you so much, James. Shout out to Shauna's Hospital for making this all happen. They've changed my life, and you can learn more about them down in the link below. And we'll see you all very soon. Peace, James. You're with me.